How drunk would you have to be to write the apology written by Kristen Bell? Yeah, there's not enough Jack Daniels in the world for me to write this. There's not. She is now. Do you know the name of the cartoon she's on?
She on a cartoon called Central Park. She plays a character named Molly, apparently.
Okay, so Molly is mixed race. All right, I know. What will we represent next? So she's mixed race, and but Kristen Bell is not mixed race. Did you know that, Stu?
Oh my gosh, that is terrible. And what a misrepresentation of our culture, our diversity. You have underrepresented black characters in this freaking cartoon, and that wrong must be righted.
Please tell me they didn't dupe us all with Scooby. Scooby was played by a dog, right?
Of course.
Right, it wasn't some guy going, that was an actual dog, right?
First of all, pretty solid scoop. But yes, no, it was it was actually, I'm sure it had to be a dog.
Right.
Because they wouldn't want to get that wrong.
Right, okay. So, because I need integrity when I'm watching my cartoons. So she can't play a mixed race character because she's not mixed race. And so she can't, as a cartoon, she can't relate to the oppression that a mixed race person can relate to. So she says, this is a time to acknowledge our acts of complicity. Here's one of mine. Playing the character of Molly on Central Park shows a lack of awareness of my pervasive privilege. Oh, man, she's great, isn't she? Casting a mixed-race character with a white actress undermines the specificity of the mixed-race and black American experience.
Can you get over yourself a little bit here? Her acts of complicity, it sounds like she's an accountant in the slave trade. You voiced a cartoon character. Relax. I mean,
Are you saying she's not?
No.
She's not an accountant in the slave trade?
No.
Are you sure of that?
I am very sure of it.
Okay.
It's really embarrassing.
Well, she also has pervasive privilege, Stu.
Yes. Yeah. And, it really does, because, look, her employer saw a little bit of talent in her, right? She's attractive. She's a good face to do the promotion. She's got some talent. She's a relatively known commodity, and her husband, has one of the largest podcasts in America. So there's a nice little way of going for promotion. There's plenty of white people that are more talented than Kristen Bell, though. Like, if that's what you really were judging this, there's plenty of white people who got screwed over here too. It has nothing to do with that. It's not about your white privilege. You got chose for several reasons that have nothing to do with your ability. And that's not to say her ability is bad. She's fine, I'm sure, at doing this role. But there's this, self-flagellation going on that they can't get out of the way of.
Christian, along with the entire creative team, recognizes that the casting of a character of Molly is an opportunity to get representation right, to cast a black or a mixed race actress. No, Molly is a mixed race character. So white is half of that character. Black is the other half. If white can't play the character, how can black play the character? I want authenticity. I want a 50-50 split.
I also don't understand they're not forced to cast a child in this role. This is a child character. Why can't it be a child? And you're right, it can't be a black actress. As she said, to paraphrase Kristen Bell's statement, casting a mixed race character with a black actress undermines the specificity of the mixed race and the white American experience. You could just say the exact same thing, except that one, of course, doesn't fit. So they don't bother with that one. I mean, we should get into Jenny Slate in a minute as well, because she's on Big Mouth. I think.
May I just read? By the way, if she plays Big Mouth, Julia Roberts should have that role. At the start of the show, I reasoned with myself that it was permissible for me to play Missy because her mom is Jewish and white, as am I. But Missy is also black, and black characters on animated cartoons should be played by black people. Oh, man.
Really?
Aren't you glad that Hollywood is taking on the big issues of our day? You know?
Crucial.
Yeah. Do you know that Foghorn Leghorn was not played by a big chicken?
What? You say that now?
I've never seen the chicken say, I'm telling you, son. I'm telling you, son. Never have I seen a chicken say that.
It's not.
And
it's not authentic.
I grew up my whole life.
Yeah.
Yeah. How can he relate to his young, his eggs of his lovely wife being stolen every day? That's why he was walking around. I'm telling you, son. He was saying those things because he couldn't relate to the real chickens. And that's the biggest tragedy of them all.